Seattle's downtown office vacancy just hit 38%, the highest of any major city in America. And if you own a home in the surrounding suburbs, this is going to affect your property value. The question is, should you sell now before it gets worse, or is that panic talking? Let me break down what's actually happening and what it means for your home. So here's the situation. Downtown Seattle's office vacancy rate is 38%. That is not a typo. More than a third of office space is sitting empty. The Columbia Tower Club, one of Seattle's most iconic private clubs, just shut down. Businesses are relocating or going remote permanently. Starbucks just left for Nashville. Now you might be thinking, Karen, I don't live in downtown. I live in south of Seattle area. Why does this matter to me? It matters because when downtown Seattle struggles, the tax base shrinks. And when the tax base shrinks, King County looks for revenue elsewhere, which usually means higher property taxes and new fees that hit suburban homeowners like you and me. But that's not even the biggest risk. The bigger issue is what happens to home values when a region's economic engine slows down. Reason number one, the tax ripple effect. King County relies heavily on commercial property tax revenue from downtown Seattle. When offices sit empty and revenue disappears, the county doesn't just absorb the loss, they shift it. I've been watching property tax bills in King County for over 2 decades, and they've been climbing steadily. Between property taxes, the gas tax, and our sales tax, Washington residents already pay some of the highest taxes in the country. I probably don't even need to tell you that. If downtown doesn't recover, those taxes will keep going up. And for retirees on fixed incomes, that's a serious problem. I've had clients tell me their property tax bill went up so much that they can barely afford to stay in their home that they've owned for over 30 years. Reason number 2, and this is one that matters most for your wallet. Suburban home values are connected to the health of the regional economy. Here's what I'm seeing. Homes in Renton, Kent, Auburn, Maple Valley, they're still selling, but they're taking longer. There's a little bit more inventory, and the bidding wars we saw 2 years ago, they're mostly gone. Buyers have options now, and they're being picky. If downtown Seattle continues to struggle and major employers keep leaving, the ripple effect hits residential values. Maybe not today or tomorrow, maybe not this year, but over the next 3 to 5 years, there's a real risk. So before I get to reason number 3, I want to introduce myself. My name is Karen Jackson with John L. Scott Real Estate out of Renton, Washington. I specialize in helping empty nesters and retirees make smart moves out of King County, Washington to simpler, more affordable lives. If this video is making you think, hit subscribe and tap the bell. Every video I post is designed to help you make your next move with confidence. Okay, so reason number 3, and this one might surprise you, the opportunity cost of waiting. Here's what I mean. Let's say you're planning to downsize and move somewhere with lower taxes and a lower cost of living. Maybe a smaller town here in Washington state, maybe out of state. Every month you wait, you're paying higher King County taxes, higher insurance, maintenance on a home that's bigger than you need, and utilities on space you're not using. That money, that's your retirement money. Money you could be investing, traveling with, or just keeping in your pocket. In my opinion, if you know you want to leave, there's a real cost to waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is usually when you're ready, not when the market tells you to be. Now, I'm not saying panic and sell tomorrow. Seattle has been written off before, and it comes back. The tech industry could stabilize, remote work could shift again, and King County still has incredible natural beauty, great healthcare, and amenities that people want. But here's what I'd ask you to think about. If you're an empty nester or retiree who's been on the fence about downsizing or leaving King County, what are you waiting for? What signal are you looking for that hasn't already shown up? Because the people who get the best outcomes, they make decisions based on their life, not the market cycle. So should you sell before it gets worse? If you were already planning to move and you're just waiting for the right time, that time is now. Not because the sky is falling, but because your money could be working harder for you somewhere else. If you love King County and want to stay, that's a great choice too. Just make sure you're planning for rising taxes and plan for them in your retirement budget. I made a free guide. Should I stay or should I go? The link is in the description. Grab it and walk through the numbers and make your choice with confidence. Be sure to watch my next video, 7 Reasons Empty Nesters Are Leaving King County. If you would like a copy of my free book, Selling Secrets You Can't Afford to Miss, there is a link in the comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.